Hello and welcome to BQ Prime. A very good afternoon to all the viewers. I'm Katadia. Joining us on the show is Kunal Shah to discuss what's in store from a technical and derivative perspective. Kunal, good afternoon and welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, Neeraj.
Kunal, sideways momentum is what has continued. We have been facing crucial resistance at 19,350. What's the sense that you pick up and what are the levels you're watching out for?
I think absolutely, as you pointed out, the momentum is quite sideways. We are not seeing any good kind of strong buying from the lower levels or selling pressure from the higher levels. So we can say market is stuck in a range. There's a fight between the bulls and the bears currently, but within this range, my stance still remains bullish as long as we sustain above 19,250. So 19,250 is a make or break level for the index. You can say if we are sustaining above these levels, we can expect a gradual recovery toward 19,400, 450 on the upside. The immediate hurdle on the upside is at 19,380. Once we surpass that level, then we'll head toward 19,450, 500 levels, which is the next resistance zone for the Nifty index.
Right. And simultaneously, how are you looking at Bank Nifty? Because it has broken out of a range, but still that consolidation does continue.
So I think definitely for Bank Nifty, it was the index which was looking much more stronger compared to the Nifty index. We took a support at that 44,000 mark, which is now considered to be a strong support. In fact, even if you look at the open interest data, 44,000 put writers have the highest open interest built up on the monthly expiry. So clear cut, there is a strong base which is there at the lower levels. On the higher levels, we are seeing resistance at 45,000 mark. So probably this is a 1,000 point range in which Bank Nifty is stuck into. But within this range, again, my view remains bullish. Bank Nifty is much more stronger compared to the Nifty index. So one can even initiate long positions at the current levels. Keep a stop loss of 44,200. We can expect a recovery towards 44,800, 45,000 levels on the upside.
Right. From an individual stock perspective, you're seeing some positive momentum with regards to SRF as well as Deepak Nitrite. What's the sense that you pick up?
See, I think overall what we can see is if you look at today's trading session, especially chemical stocks are looking extremely good. Entire sector has made a very strong bottom as well. So I think the worst for the chemical sector is over. You can see the entire sector will move together going forward, and everybody will catch up with each other. Talking on the stock perspective, yes, Deepak Nitrite looks quite attractive on the chart perspective as well. A fresh breakout has already come into the stock on a technical perspective. Even if I look at the long-term charts, there has been a rounding bottom formation which is clearly visible. So I expect Deepak Nitrite to again go higher from the current levels as well. 2300 to 2500 is the positional target what I look at. Currently stock is trading around 2173. So already we have seen a 6%, 6.5% rise in today's trading session. So my ideal range of buy would be 2120 to 2150. If you get in this range, initiate long positions, keep a stop loss of 20,050. I expect target of first 2300 and second target of 2500 on the upside.
Right. Moving on, if you see in terms of few other names, you have IGL also, which is moving pretty strong. Uh, what would the strategies that you would suggest?
See, for IGL, I think all the gas stocks are generally based on news perspective, so there's a lot of volatility there. We have seen a good up move in IGL in today's trading session. Still more up move is left. We can expect IGL to go towards 475, 480 levels on the upside. So my view is bullish. One can initiate long positions.
Right. On the short side, if you see names like, uh, Pyramid Enterprises, Lupin, Coforge, these are names which are seeing a short build up. What would you recommend?
I think overall, if we look at Piramal, the stock had seen some outperformance, but specifically in today's trading session, we are seeing some short built-up position. Now, on the higher level, the resistance is clearly visible at 1100. So 1100 is a strong resistance. One can initiate short positions, keep a stop loss of 1100. We can expect a gradual downside fall towards 1975 levels.
Okay. It's interesting to see how Geo Financial Services is locked in upper circuit as we speak. What are charts indicating? I know it's too early, but we've seen a last couple of days of trading. Basis that, what would you recommend?
So I think overall, I think it's a very good buy what you're getting at the current levels. Obviously, the technical chart data is very less, so we won't have a clear-cut view on this. But yes, talking from the last 2 to 3 days trading action, we are seeing buying from the lower levels, so one should definitely initiate long positions even at the current levels.
Right. Uh, Apart from these, Kunal, any other names that you would recommend, which would be good recommendations?
Yeah, I think stocks, particularly which are looking good from my end, is first is the auto space. Auto space still looks very attractive to me, and over there, my top pick would be M&M Trading. One can initiate long positions, keep a stop loss of 1530 on the downside. You can expect targets of 1600 to 1620 on the upside. So M&M is my first pick on the auto space, which is looking very good. Secondly, I am coming back to chemicals, as we mentioned in the show as well. Chemical as a sector has bottomed out, and I think the sector overall will do quite very well for the next 3 to 4 months as well. One stock which I would like to highlight over here from the chemical space, which could see further upside going forward as well. The name of the stock is Lakshmi Organics, or you can say Lakshmi Chemicals. On the weekly chart, the stock has given a strong breakout with volumes in the last two trading sessions. The stock has moved from 260 to almost 300 levels on the upside. Again, this has been a sharp rally. So currently, these levels are not ideal to initiate long positions. But if you get any dip into the stock, you can utilize that to buy. The strong base for the stock is at 275 levels. I expect the stock to move higher towards the levels of 360 to 380 levels on the higher end. So Lakshmi Organics is one stock which you should keep on your radar.
Right. So these are few names one should be watching out for as well. Thank you, Kunal, so much for joining us on the show and sharing those views. So interesting names that are on the radar. It's a day of stock-specific action, no major moves that we are seeing in the markets. But interesting to see how Geo Financial Services is locked in upper circuit. And if you see from a market perspective as well, we did dip and did recover as well. We are above the 19,350, it seems like, in terms of closing. And you have Bank Nifty, which has remained pretty much flat, but the advance decline ratio is pretty much in favor of the advances. Geo Financial Services, UPL, Hindalco, Adani Ports, Hero Moto, these are a few of the top gainers, whereas on the losing end, you have names like Bharti Airtel, HUL, Axis Bank, Reliance Industries, where investors are not really enthused with the AGM announcements, as well as Dr. Reddy's, which is trading under pressure. That's all that we have on this session. Thanks for watching, and lots lined up on BQ Prime. Please stay tuned.